Do you remember when Michael Jackson really wanted to play the Phantom of the Opera? Because I do. Hi, I'm Jessica. I write Phantom books. I also write other romance books, a new one of which is out today. And I can totally relate this book to the 2004 Phantom of the Opera movie, but that's a different post. Because today is another day in Phantober, where I'm talking about a different version of the Phantom of the Opera every day in October. And today it's the 2004 Phantom of the Opera musical movie. A movie whose flaws are exemplified by the original poster where they put the mask on the wrong side. So development for a Phantom of the Opera musical movie started in 1988, almost as soon as Phantom had opened on Broadway. Warner Brothers got the rights and Andrew Lloyd Webber started working on a version that would star Sarah Brightman and Michael Crawford in the roles they originated on Broadway. Lloyd Webber even had a director, Joel Schumacher, whose work he loved in The Lost Boys, and they had worked out a script. But then Lloyd Webber and Sarah Brightman's marriage ended. Things got awkward, things got messy, the movie stalled, and people moved on to other projects. But Lloyd Webber and Hollywood still wanted to make a Phantom movie. And one of the people lobbying to play the Phantom was Michael Jackson, who loved the show. By the way, his date here was Liza Minnelli. This photo is insane. But Lloyd Webber recognized that Michael really wasn't right for this part, which I agree with. Folks kept trying to get the movie off the ground in the 90s, and one actor was discussed a lot as possibly playing the Phantom. John Travolta. He was in Grease, why not? Fans did not like this. I remember all the no John Travolta and Phantom websites from back in the day. Some are still up. Antonio Banderas was also considered. He performed the title song with Sarah Brightman at a celebration concert for Andrew Lloyd Webber. But that also didn't happen. Eventually, around 2000, Lloyd Webber got the rights back to Phantom and decided to essentially produce it himself. Joel Schumacher and him used the same script they had before and cast a relative unknown as the Phantom, Gerard Butler. Do you think it's because this was essentially an independent film that they could only afford one shirt? I mean, honestly. Rounding out the cast was 16-year-old Emmy Rossum and future brother to Aquaman, Patrick Wilson. Now, I don't personally love this movie, mainly thanks to the performances of the leads. I don't think they're very good singers or actors. But this remains a lot of people's introduction to the Phantom of the Opera, and I can't be mad about that. The decision to make the Phantom really hot and not very ugly baffles me. But hey, Phantom's a sexy story. Again, that's fine with me. It'd be a lot better, though, if this actress wasn't 17 and he wasn't 35. And there are things about the movie I really enjoy. I think the supporting cast is really fun. Minnie River's great. The managers are great. I don't know why only Madame Curie has a French accent. That's strange. I love the orchestrations. If I'm going to listen to the overture, it's going to be the movie version. And this is my favorite Red Death of all time. I love this way more than the version on stage. I think it's great. Still wish they had had more than one shirt, though. This version wasn't well received by critics or fans when it first came out, but as I said, a lot of people have discovered it since, and it is special to them because it's how they discovered Phantom. And that's awesome. It's not the worst Phantom movie, by a big margin. And it could have been so much weirder. And it's still better than Love Never Dies.